What's going on TikTok? How are you doing? God bless you. God bless you. How are you doing? Stay in peace and not in pieces. So I'm doing the zodiac signs. I'm gonna talk to y'all about the zodiac signs. Okay. So get ready. All right. I'll be right there. Be back with you in just a minute. If you're dealing with a Gemini, if you're dealing with a Gemini, they're gonna keep you blindsided and hurt you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, 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 they're gonna hold their guard up. They're not gonna tell you what's on their mind. They just going to confuse you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, if you're dealing with a Virgo, you deal with Virgo, they're gonna have you confused. They're gonna have you confused and be wondering where you at. If you're dealing with Aquarius, if you're dealing with Aquarius, you deal with Aquarius, they're gonna have you confused and mislead you at the same time. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, they're gonna have you confused. They're gonna have you confused and have you thinking real stressful. And then they're gonna sneak in. If you're dealing with a Pisces, if you're dealing with a Pisces, if you're dealing with a Pisces, they're gonna shut you out. Yeah, they're gonna shut you out. They're gonna shut you out and they're gonna keep moving forward to talk to this queen. If you're dealing with a Cancer, 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 you did it for Cancer, the King of Swords is coming in to cut you off and misblind you. If you're dealing with a Libra, if you're dealing with a Libra, they gonna come in slow and try and talk sweet to you and then confuse you. And they're gonna have their guards up. If you dealing with a Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they just gonna leave you in the dark and not tell you nothing. Yeah. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're gonna cut you off. They're gonna cut you off real harsh and cold. If you're dealing with a Leo, if you're dealing with a Leo, They talking about stirring up chaos. They talking about stirring up chaos. If you dealing with a Aries, if you dealing with an Aries, they talking shit. They talking shit about you and stabbing you in the back. They talking shit about you and stabbing you in the back. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Stay in peace and not in pieces. We love you. And this is God's Provision Tarot. Like I said, go to my YouTube page, subscribe to me, and let everybody know it is God's Provision Tarot. Subscribe, comment, and like it, okay? And I got my cash out name on top of my bio so you can see it, all right? Be blessed in Jesus' name. See you.